How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good.
Awesome. It is good to see y'all. We are starting today. We're going to talk about the story of Jonah.
Oh.
And I want to ask y'all, what do y'all know about Jonah?
Jonah?
Yeah, Jonah is a story in the Bible. Do y'all know, have y'all ever heard of Jonah?
Yes, I have, Anthony.
Okay, what have you heard about Jonah?
He was swallowed by a fish.
He was swallowed by a fish. That's true. Oh my goodness, what a story. He was swallowed by a fish, yeah. That's probably the most famous thing. How would you feel if the thing that people knew you for, what you were famous for, is that you were swallowed by a fish? I wouldn't feel too great about that, would you?
No.
Well, y'all, I wanted to look through the story of Jonah with y'all because Jonah is one of my favorite books in the Bible. And it is a great story, and it's short, so we can cover it all together. And we don't have to.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we don't have to have 200 meetings to cover it. We just do a few. And Jonah's a great story. So
Yes, it is.
I want to walk through the story today. We're gonna do piece by piece.
Okay.
So today,
He got swallowed by a whale.
like half of chapter 1. We're just starting the story today.
We missed you, Anthony.
What's that?
I said I missed y'all, Anthony. I missed
Yeah, I
you.
missed y'all. It's been
Did
a
you
little.
come
We
to
miss
the
everybody.
parade? Did you come to the car parade on Saturday?
I was at the parade on Thursday.
I went on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
On Thursday, Greg and I led the parade, and we were on a side-by-side bike.
Uh-huh.
We were sharing the weather.
Oh, Anthony, Saturday they had a fire truck leading us to that with the car parade.
Yeah,
The first time I saw it, the Santa Claus was on top of the fire truck.
oh my goodness, that sounds
And
like
I saw
awesome.
it was so neat. I liked that part.
Anthony,
Really cool. Glad we could do it. Yes, Eddie.
Anthony, I got a new iPad for my birthday.
Congratulations and happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's
It
great.
was
What
Tuesday.
date was your birthday, Eddie?
Tuesday, my parents gave me an iPad for my graduation because if you look at it in the picture, it looked like a laptop,
Yeah, nice.
which is really cool.
Eddie's birthday was December 1st, right?
Yes.
Oh, a Christmas baby.
Yeah, December 1st. All right, y'all. Well, in Jonah,
Who's
we
Jonah?
have a few characters, and I need help from y'all
Oh,
to act
well,
out the story a little bit.
I will.
Anthony, can I do it?
Yeah, so let me see what
Let's take turns first.
we can figure that out. So there are 4 main characters we're going to talk about today. God, and I'll be the voice of. I'll read the God parts. Then I need someone to be Jonah.
I will be Jonah.
Who wants to be Jonah?
I will.
All right, I'll give it to Samantha. Samantha's going to be Jonah today. Then I need someone to be the captain of the ship. Who's going to be the captain of the ship? All right, Eddie. Yes, Eddie's going to be a good captain. And then I need at least 2 people who can be sailors. Does anybody want to be a sailor? Anne, thank you. And can I have Alice? Do you want to be a sailor?
Sure, Anthony.
All right, awesome. So Anne and Alice are sailors. Eddie's the captain. Samantha is Jonah. And I'm not going to say I'm God, but I'll read the part that is God.
Anthony,
I'll read the part where God speaks. Yeah, Eddie.
Anthony, what do I do if I'm the captain?
I'll tell you when it's your part, okay?
Okay.
Then you.
All right, so here's the story. Y'all ready for the story?
Yes,
Yes,
Anthony.
Just in chapter 1. So Jonah is minding his own business. Jonah lives in Israel. He lived like 3,000 years ago, long time ago.
Back in the old days.
Back in the old days, he's living in Israel, and he's minding his own business. And Jonah, like I said, he lives in Israel, and Israel is a small country. It's not
Yes,
a
it is.
big, strong country like America. It's a small country, okay, with a little tiny army, okay? Now, a little ways away from Israel was a city called Nineveh. Can y'all say
Oh.
Nineveh?
Is that near
Nineveh.
Egypt?
It's kind of close to Egypt, a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And Nineveh, at that time, was a big city like Houston. But they had their own army. They had a really
Ow.
strong army. And Nineveh's army had a reputation. They were bad guys.
Oh, no.
Really mean.
Ow.
And they were really strong, but they were bullies. Right?
Right.
So Jonah's living in little tiny Israel. And a little ways away is this big, strong, mean Nineveh. And here's how the story begins in Jonah. It says, the word of the Lord came to Jonah, who's Nineveh, right? But this is what God says to Jonah. God says, go to the great city of Nineveh and preach against it, because its wickedness has come up before me. All right, so Jonah, how does that make you feel? You live in little tiny Israel. Nineveh is this big city. They're really scary. They're really strong. And God says, Jonah, go to Nineveh and preach against it. How does that make you feel?
Happy.
Happy? I don't know. You're going to a really scary place.
I'd be afraid.
You'd be afraid, yeah. If you're going to the rough side of town,
Yeah.
right? And you have to get out and you have to like talk to people and you have to tell them that they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
They might get mad at you.
Yeah, they will
It's
get
scary.
mad. Yes.
So Jonah is scared.
Uh-huh.
God tells him go to Nineveh, but Jonah is afraid. It's the last place he wants. He doesn't want to have anything to do with Nineveh, right?
Right.
Right.
So what do y'all think Jonah does?
Jonah
He,
is
he doesn't go?
Robert's on is muted. Is on mute.
Who?
Robert is on mute.
Oh yeah, Robert, if you want to share, you can unmute, but otherwise you're okay. Yeah, Jonah doesn't go. Not only does he not go, though, he runs away. So in verse 3, it says, but Jonah ran away from the Lord.
Uh-oh.
He runs away. Now I'm going to share a map with y'all. And I'm going to show you where he goes to run away. Let's see. Okay, here comes Christy. All right. Jonah runs away. So
Oh, okay, there it is.
can y'all see my little magnifying glass?
Yes.
Okay. So over in this corner is Israel. This is where Jonah lives. Y'all see that?
It's like near Mediterranean.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I see.
can.
I
Yeah.
see it, Anthony.
Yep. So y'all see where Nineveh is right here?
Yeah.
Yes.
God
Yes.
tells him to go from Israel,
Minute of see.
but he's afraid. He doesn't want to go to Nineveh. So he runs away. And where does he go? Well, first, he goes to Joppa. And in Joppa, he gets on a ship and he goes way to the other side of the world over here to Spain, to Tarshish.
And that's over near France.
Yeah. So
Closer to
basically,
France.
he goes as far in the opposite direction from Nineveh as he could.
I've been to France.
So it says, but Jonah ran away from the Lord and headed for Tarshish. Tarshish is over here. Right? He went down to Joppa, where he found a ship
Joppa.
for Tarshish. He paid the fare, he went aboard, and he sailed for Tarshish to flee from the Lord. Now let me ask y'all something.
Yeah.
can you run away from God?
No.
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 There's nowhere that God isn't there, right? So it doesn't even make sense, right? What Jonah's doing
Mm-mm.
is
What?
yes, he's running away from God.
Uh-huh.
He's disobeying God. God told him to go to Nineveh. He's going the opposite direction. Is it a good idea to disobey God?
No.
No.
No, it's not good. So Jonah is on a ship. He's going to Tarshish. And guess what happens when he's on his ship?
What?
What's that, Anthony?
All right, here's what it says in verse 4. Then the Lord sent a great wind on the sea,
He gets followed by a whale.
and such a violent storm arose that the ship threatened to break up. Whoa. So a
That can be scary.
storm comes up, and the ship is rocking back and forth. Let's see, Jonah, can you rock back and forth like you're in a sea storm? Yeah. So the storm comes, and they're in danger. And so Jonah's on this ship, but he's not on the ship alone. He has his the captain of the ship. Where's my captain of the ship?
Oh.
Eddie.
That's Eddie.
Eddie's the captain. And then who are my sailors? The sailors are the ones doing the work. Yeah, Anne and Alice. So the sailors, how do you think they're feeling now that this huge storm came out of nowhere?
Scary.
Man,
They're terrified, right? They're really scared. How'd this come out of nowhere? It says all the sailors were afraid, and they threw the cargo into the sea to lighten the ship. So let's see, my sailors, Sailor Ann and Sailor Alice.
Yes, Anthony.
Can y'all act really afraid? Wow! Big storm. They're trying to lighten the load. They're throwing stuff overboard. They're afraid, right?
They do.
And what do you think, as this all is happening, the storm's raging, the sailors are scared, what do you think Jonah's doing in the middle of all this?
Taking a nap.
Exactly. He's taking a nap. How could you be sleeping during a time like this? So,
you need to wake up.
Jonah, can you take a nap?
You need to wake up.
Samantha, are you gonna act like Jonah, take a nap there? Yeah, Jonah's napping. And what happens next but the captain? Eddie, you're my captain, right?
Right.
All right. The captain is like, how in the world are you sleeping right now? Right? In verse 6, it says, the captain went to Jonah and said, how can you sleep?
How can you sleep?
Get up and
Good
talk
boy,
to
Eddie.
your God. Maybe he will take note of us and we will not perish. So, Eddie, can you go up? Can you shake someone like you're waking them up? Eddie,
Not hard.
What?
Captain Eddie, can you shake your hands like that, like you're waking somebody up? Wake up, Jonah! All right. I think we might have froze. We're going to come back in a second.
Eddie.
Okay. Are we all back?
There he is.
There we
You
go.
froze for a minute.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so the captain wakes Jonah up and he's like, call on your God. If you're not going to help us, at least pray. All right.
Yeah, Anthony, you were froze for a minute.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
What happened?
My internet went out for a second, but I'm
Oh,
back.
dear.
That's not good.
Yeah, we're good now. So what do y'all think? Do you think Jonah and the captain and the sailors
No.
will survive?
No.
No.
You guys think no? Well, I'm sorry to tell you that
Yes.
we won't find out today. We're going to have to find out next time. So next time we'll finish this part of the story.
Okay.
But that's where we're going to leave them, in the middle of that storm. But let's talk about what we can learn from this part of the story. Let's go back to that question that I asked earlier. Is it a good idea to disobey God?
No.
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 No. What happened when Jonah disobeyed him?
A big stone came.
Yeah,
There you go.
king. Yeah, he was doing the exact wrong thing. It wasn't a good idea. So what are some
No,
things-
it's not a good idea.
No. So thankfully, God hasn't called us to go to Nineveh or something like that. But what are some things that God has commanded us to do?
Be nice to your teacher.
Be nice to your teacher. That's a good one. Yeah. What else?
Be nice to your family.
Yeah, there's a lot about kindness in the Bible. Yeah.
Used to be, Anthony, used to be kind to one another.
Be kind to one another. Yeah.
And say thanks to people that are nice to you.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
So bad.
Like you have to be.
Yeah. So that's a huge one. We could just focus on that, being kind to one another. We don't want to disobey God in that, right? We don't want to go out and start
No.
yelling at people and being mean. We want to be kind as much as we can,
Yeah.
right? God's commanded us to do that. Now, let me ask this. Are y'all kind to people like 100% of the time?
Yes.
You are?
Yes.
See, that's great. I don't think I am. I think most people probably have bad days, right? Or they might snap at
Yeah,
Sometimes.
have that sometimes.
sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
So even though we disobey God sometimes like that, do you think God forgives us?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why he sent Jesus, right? Jesus
Yes.
died on the cross for us, and he rose from the grave, and we put our faith in him, and God forgives us when we disobey. So if we disobey God, is he going to send a storm on us?
No.
No.
No, this was a special, unique situation, right? But when we disobey God, we don't have to be afraid of that. We can just go to God and say, God, I messed up. Could you forgive me? Yeah. So let's see. What's one other thing, y'all? Let's name one other thing other than kindness and being nice that God's commanded us to do.
Worship
Help
together.
them out.
What's that?
Help
Worship together.
help each other out.
Yeah, well, those are both good. Worship together and then help each other out. That's
Yeah.
really good. Yeah,
Because I always help Robert
And
out.
Lena.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Hi, Lena.
Hey, Lena. Hey, Rhea. Rhea joined us too. And Christy.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, Christy.
Hi.
I like your Christmas tree, Chrissy.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is nice.
I got the same thing too.
Well,
I
y'all,
got one too.
let's do this. Let's close in prayer, and then
Chrissy,
I'll
would you
do
like
it.
to say a
question
prayer
about
today?
Christmas for y'all after we pray, okay?
I'll
Hey,
do it.
Anthony, is there
Chrissy,
how many more?
would
Anthony,
you like to pray?
Anthony, do you
Yes.
know how many more we have of this thing
Session?
before Christmas, or is there one more after that?
We have one more of these on Monday. So
And then we come back after New Year's.
not Monday. Actually, let me check right now.
Anthony.
No, next Thursday we have one, and then we'll take a break for Christmas. Come back in the new year.
After New Year's or what?
After New Year, yeah.
Because I may have to go to the doctor for my knee because I've been having pain in my knee. Really,
Well, we can pray for that.
it's because it started last Thursday.
Yeah.
I mean, not Thursday, on Saturday.
Yeah.
Actually, on Friday, it started hurting. And I was in pain. They I had a second surgery on it. Now I came back to 6 months again,
Yeah.
just like that.
Yeah.
And
we'll
it's
figure
just
that. But we
coming
are
back.
going to take a break over Christmas, so that'll work out. But let me have Eddie close us in prayer.
How about Chrissy?
Christy, did you
Chrissy
want
hasn't
to?
had a turn yet.
Well, how about next
Are
time?
y'all ready?
Christy can. We'll have Eddie close us today.
Are y'all ready?
Yes, Eddie.
Dear God, thank you for this day, and thank you for the two Zoom meetings from Anthony and Diana. We pray that everyone had a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. And also hope to see everyone back at work with after the coronavirus is over. And back in after New Year. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Thank you.